Hello guys, good day all. Um, how was your weekend and how was last week? I hope you close your week in profit. Though I traded just on Wednesday, I traded Thursday and I traded Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, which was NFE. And I must say my week was great. I closed on profit, and I believe you guys also closed in profit. And the previous video I did, I told us that I'm going to make a video on how to trade using the candlestick rejection, or some call it the wick, and it's also called the shadow. All right. And I told us that it's called the shadow because when you switch to line chart, all right, let's switch to line chart. Now, if you switch to line chart, you see that you are not going to see the rejections or the wick any longer. All what you are going to see are price movement. And all these price movements you are seeing here are the candlestick bodies. When you switch to candlestick word chart, all these lines you see here are candlestick bodies, are price action. So now let's go back to candlestick. Now, when you come back to candlestick, you see that we have lots of candlesticks rejections here. So you can see we have many rejections, a whole lot of rejections on the chart. Okay, so now most of us, like I told us in the previous, I say that anytime a price hits a certain level, let's say for example on here our chart here, here is our support level. All right, here is our support level, as you can see. Now we have a kind of rejection here, all right, which indicates that here is a valid support level and price rejected it. I will be like, okay, I will start buying. All right. Now, have you asked yourself, why did price get to this point and started dropping, then come back to this area here? All right. Price get to that point and drop back to this area. Why didn't price continue going to the upside? Kind of heading to the resistance. Have you asked yourself that question? Because I know many traders usually see this on their trade in terms of being on the trade, and the market, which is supposed to keep on going in their favor, will reverse against them and either hit their stop loss or hit their break even. Because in a kind of market condition like this, and you find yourself on this trade, and this market move up to this point, let's say for example you enter somewhere around here, and maybe you have broke even and you see price return back and hit your break even. And if you did not break even, I enter somewhere around there, your stop loss will be somewhere around this point here, and you see that your stop loss will be hit. All right. So today I'm going to teach you what you need to watch out for anytime you open your chart, making analysis, seeing candlestick rejections on the charts, any pair at all. All right. So here I have JPY 4 hour. On this current chart, I'll be explaining what happened here. All right, I'll be using here for example, and I'll be using here also for example. All right, let's go. Now we zoom out, we zoom in. All right. So now if you look at the chart, you see that price drop. All right, let's okay. Now if we look here, you see that price drop all the way to this point, which was our support level. Okay, and move way to the upside and create a rejection. Every rejection on the chart, you have to pay attention to it. All right. Now, if you see what happened here, then price started going to the upside, then drop back. Price did what? Drop back, fill upwards, this rejection. All right. Now, price did not only fill up, let me use the arrow point to be pointing them out so that you understand what I'm saying. Price did not only fill up this rejection, price fill up this rejection, price fill up this rejection, price fill up this rejection. Why price was dropping down, it filled up all these words, all these rejections. All right. When price was dropping, it filled up all these words, rejections. So what you are to learn here is this. For any reason you see market moving or trending up, and you are seeing a kind of rejections, price usually come back to fill it up. Now, let's go further. Now, if we go further, you see that here also, then when price fill up this rejection here, okay, all right. When price fill up this rejection here, okay, what happened? It started what? Going to the upside. When it moved to the upside, it dropped down to this point. You see that we have a rejection here, this candle. Then what happened? Price dropped again and fill it up. Now, price started what? Moving up to the upside. Okay. Now we also have a rejection candle here. Then when price get to this point, what happened? It dropped. Dropping down to do what? To fill up what this rejection will have here. Right? Price drop to do what? To fill up that rejection that will have what here. So if we go further, we'll see that we also have some rejections here. So you can see we have this one here, which price drop down also to do what? To fill it up. So now this is past price actions, or let's say previous days or week price action. So now in the coming week, okay guys, in the coming week, we have for the past week, let's say last week, we have seen price trending to the upside, keep on moving to the upside. Then price get to this point, and we started seeing the kind of price reaction here. All right, and this market is what is still bullish. All right, but we all know that the price of market doesn't move in a straight line like this. All right, there will always be a kind of consolidation. There will be kind of pullback, to give room for people who have not entered to join the trend. Okay. And not only that, that market when moving, it creates a kind of let's say liquidity to generate, like price create liquidity to kind of generate more orders at which it will take out. So now we not expect this market to keep on kind of moving up without creating more orders to be taken out. All right. So now, based on today's topic on what you have here, all right. So we have, let me get the object. All right. We have our candlestick rejection here, as you can see. Let me off it. All right, perfect. So we have our candlestick rejection here, and now, based on what was shown here, all right, and also even here, it shows that this market is going to do what? Drop to fill up what? This. Okay, guys, it shows that this market is going to drop to fill up what? This. So now, in that case, if you are looking for a buying opportunity, that point is where you should be. So now, you're not just going to start buying when price it hits at this point, all right? Because you might likely see something like this. Now, if you check here, you see that, all right? If you check here, you see that the market fill up and move way beyond this rejection here that we have, drop way down to this point before moving up. And when they move up, you drop down again, filling up this one here that was left, drop to this point. Now move up again, drop back again to fill up this one here. Then when it comes up again, it drops, then leaving this one behind, at which it filled up about, let's say, 70 to 75% of this one before price started going to the upside. So now for this market to start coming down, does not mean that when market come to this point, you start buying, all right? Because it might likely drop back to either tapped about 50% of this one here. Let me point it out. It will drop to fill up about 50% of this one here. So what I'm trying to tell you is this: when price come to this box here to fill up this, do not just start entering your buy. Now you only enter buy when you start seeing reactions of a bullish formation. When you start seeing a bullish signal at that point, then you are likely to start looking for buying opportunities. And so at most cases, sometimes you are likely to see something like this. Let me show you guys. Sometimes when the price comes to a zone, you are likely to see something like this. So meaning that when price comes to this point here, you're likely to see price move up a little bit, then drop. That was what happened here, right? That was what happened here. So you can see we have a bullish candle, full body bullish candle, at which most traders will be like, this is a perfect bullish engulfing candle, because the bullish candle engulfed the bearish candle there. The bullish candle engulfed the bearish candle. This bearish candle here was engulfed by this bullish candle. So many people will be like, this is a perfect point to buy, or this is a good signal, a good buy signal to buy. And if you check, you see that there was little or no wick on the bullish candles, signaling a bullish momentum, at which most traders will be like, let me start with buy. You see? So now you're thinking of buying, you see that at where price stops, okay? At where price stops, you see that the price has not even filled up to 50% of the rejection that we have here. Price have not filled up 50% of this wick that we have here. So what happened, like I told us, that they always generate orders to be taken out. What I mean to generate orders is another name for you saying that price creates liquidity, then take it out. So they generate orders, buy orders, and what, took them out. Now you see that after the candle close, the next candle open with little or no wick and drop massively. The next one open with tap anyway and drop, to make sure that everyone trying to buy this bullish candle was taken out. Now, when they took out everyone that was trying to buy this bullish candle after it closed, you see that the formation of the candlesticks now started creating kind of rejections, meaning there was no volume, there was less orders in the market. So they used these two candles to take out everyone that was trying to buy. No one was in the market. It just, let's say, you and I, the retail traders, are the ones forming all these small formation candlesticks here. So what happened? We started creating kind of rejections with smaller body candles. Price keep on consolidating. You see the kind of smaller body candles that we have here. You see smaller body candles formations that we have here, and there wasn't no much orders for price to be taken out. So this price was moved by the let's say the small entities. All right. It was moved by the small entities. So before price dropped and the market was inflated. The market was inflated. I will be making a video on inflated and deflated markets. With inflated and deflated market, you know the kind of market condition you should be trading, at which way you open your charts. you know what the market is doing. If the market is inflated or deflated, I'm making a video on that. So when the market was inflated, then we started seeing the move. All right. So now on this candle here, let me clear all this. So now at this point here, all right, at this point here, price must fill about 50 to 100% of the week. If price do not fill up to 50% of it, you are likely to be trapped because you will be seeing the similar thing that happened here to occur at this zone here. So don't be surprised that the price will likely drop to what? To 50% of this, then started moving up. Now, before price will do that, right? Before price will do that, what price will do is this. They will bring price down to this point, about let's say 25 to 30% of the week, then come up a little bit. More buy orders will be generated. As soon as buy orders are generated, then they'll take it down to this point, about what 50% of this rejection, then to the upside. So why I use this pair as an example is one of the pairs I'm looking at for the coming week. These days I trade more of JPYs currently because my sessions now I trade more of Asian and New York session currently now. So London session in the morning, most times I don't have the opportunity to do that, to trade during London sessions in the morning. So I only trade Asian because by midnight over here is Asian. So I trade only Asian and New York at the moment. So that's why I mostly look at JPY pairs because they move by Asian session. They move very well by Asian session. So that's why I mostly look at them. So this GBJPY is one of the JPYs I'm looking at for in the coming week. And this thing I show you here is what I'm expecting this market to do in the coming week. So anytime you open your charts, make sure that you look at what the market is doing, interpret the reaction of the candlesticks, all right? Because all must be clear to few. Now, if you check here, we have this rejection here, all right? We have this rejection here. Now, what happened? As you have this rejection here, what happened? It has been filled up by this move here. If we take a bus from here down to this, you see that this move here, all right? You see that this up push here has filled up what these two words rejections that we have here. So that is basically how the market moves. All right. Now, all these rejections, what are they? That is the questions you will asking yourself. All these rejections, what are they? These rejections are orders generated by the market makers. What I mean, orders generated by the market makers are the orders people be entering the markets by driving price opposite direction. Let's say, for example, if the market is bullish, all right, and you now have, okay, let me use as the current chart now. The market is bearish, all right. Now you now have these strong rejection at this level, all right. What generates this strong rejection is because the bulls enter the market and push price to the upside. Now these bulls that enter the market and push price to the upside, okay, might be you and I with let's say small entities that push price to the upside. Okay. And when the market makers want to, because if you check now, you see that when this price created this, the time zone price created this, you see that it was time at which the big boys, which is the market makers, are not what in the market. Now you see that when they came in, they do what? Drive price down and say, come on, we are not going to start, kind of join you guys, because as the market makers had a trade, They don't usually come and open their chart and join where you are trading. For example, let's say like this market now is bullish, all right? Now price is currently at this point. They will not just open the chart and start buying from here to the upside. They can't just join you and start buying here, all right? They would like to buy low. They would like to buy what? Low price. So that's why they will retrace the price for them to be able to buy low. That is what happened here. They retrace the price for them to buy low. You know, the price they retrace it to the extent at which they buy lower than you that created what? This rejection here. Now let's see. Now look at it. Now if you check here, you see that when the market dropped, it dropped below what? This rejection here. Look at it. It dropped below this rejection here, meaning that every order that created this rejection was taken out. Every buy order that created this rejection was taken out by this candle before it started moving. So that's to tell you that they don't buy the same price with you. All right? They don't buy the same price with you. They buy lower price so as to be able to do what? To get in. So wherever enter you open your chart and you look at the market, first of all, look at areas at which we have the formations of the candlestick wick that is needed to be filled, that is needed to be corrected, that is needed to be given a fill up of about, let's say, 50 to 80% before you start what? Taking your trades. Okay, guys. So that is what I have for you guys, and I'm giving you hints on what I'm expecting on this market in the coming week. This is my weekly outlook as well. So I would like you also to backtest this. Any pair at all, you can. It mustn't be JPY. You can backtest it on USD pairs or AED pairs. All right, backtest it and see how it works. Okay, and also if you haven't subscribed to this channel, all right, we appreciate if you subscribe and also turn on the notification at which you'll be notified anytime I drop new content. Okay, like I said, I'll be making video on inflated and deflated markets. Okay, for you to know a market that is inflated, a market that is deflated. Most traders don't know this. They just opened their charts and started forcing price. They don't know when to trade a particular pair. They don't know if this market is inflated, let me trade it, or this market is deflated, let me stay out, let me trade it. It doesn't matter the kind of trader you are you a scalper, day trader, or swing trader, you must be cautious of what? Inflated and deflated markets. Okay, so I'll be making video on it. So for you not to be missing out on that video, is very educative. For you not to be missing out on that video, I will appreciate you click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification, so as anytime I drop, you'll be notified. Now on the live session, I say I'll be going here on this channel. I'm almost coming to conclusion on it. I'll also update us when we will start. So I would like you to start getting your accounts ready. All right, start getting your accounts ready, either pro firm, personal accounts. Start getting it ready so that we trade together, make money together. You pass your pro firms, you trade and make money also together. So if you know anyone that would like to join or love to join us, all right, share the channel link to the person so that the person will subscribe as well. So when the time comes, all of us will be doing this, all right? And we will have it this because I'm still programming how it will go with this, because you know that the market will don't trade every day, but the way we're going to do it, it will be 4 times in a day. That is, let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. Mondays will be exclusive. But in most cases, the kind of market condition we'll have on Mondays, that is not that we will not come live. We will come live on Monday, but we are likely not going to trade. But look at the market condition, what we should be expecting in the coming day. Then while we can kind of make analysis, all right, for the coming days. Then other days we start taking trade and manage our trades, monitor how it runs and all that. So subscribe, turn on the notification, and also like this video if this content is helpful to you. And one more thing is make sure that you are on the free Telegram channel. I will drop the link on the description. If you are not on the free Telegram channel, we are analysis and research really and educational content and tips. Click on the link in the description to join the Telegram channel. All right, guys. So you have a wonderful and profitable week.